Hello there.
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic.
I don't mind saying.
The That's Just Crait Show. Starring Hannah. Jacob. Logan.
Most impressive.
I'm a Jedi.
And Hunter. Rest assured, there will be no aggressive negotiations here.
Hi everyone, welcome back to That's Just Crait, the show where we talk about everything that we think is great about a galaxy far, far away. We're missing Logan today, but I'm here, Hannah's here, Hunter's here, and we have a very special guest joined last minute, but we're very glad that he's here, Grayson from Determined Focus. Grayson, thank you so much.
That is me. Thank y'all for having me. I'm happy to shoe in for Logan an hour before the episode starts. But no, I've been wanting to come on for a while, so this works out great. Had a free evening, and I've pretty much been talking about Star Wars all day, and I was like, I might as well just keep the ball
rolling.
So,
yeah,
thank you all.
Yeah,
exactly.
Can I ever talk too much
really
about Star
funny?
Wars?
What's so funny is that we were literally talking on the phone about tonight's episode, and I was telling you kind of what we were doing, and then it hit me that Logan couldn't make it, and I was like, well, wait, why haven't I asked you to hop on last minute? I was like, what are you doing right now? You're like, nothing. I was like, do you want to come on? So we're glad to have you here, Grayson. Thank you again for joining us.
Yeah, of course. I'm happy to.
But I guess before we kind of start, what's everybody been up to? Hannah, do you have any big updates?
Lately, I guess I'll start with the Star Wars thing. I got a package in the mail from the Saber company, and it included a glorious Darksaber. So that was really awesome.
Nice.
It's really heavy, which I guess is lore accurate, but oh my god, I was not expecting it to be so hefty. Other than that, I've been very Supergirl pilled. I want to go see the movie again. I know not everybody liked it. I personally enjoyed it.
I'm glad you loved it, Hannah.
Read the comic. I think the comic is way better in my opinion. But
I need to read the comic. I haven't read the comic.
Oh my god. It's so good.
I have it.
This is one of my favorite things I've ever read, being completely honest. But yeah, that's all I've been up to, really.
Cool. What about you, Hunter?
Not much, really. Living life. I did get some things. I know I showed you guys the Cassian comic a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna get hopefully signed by Diego himself. But I also got the Jyn Erso comic.
Ooh, I like
and
that.
They go
one.
good next to each other.
Read those.
They're gonna kiss.
Perfect.
I know, it's really cool. I almost got the variants. I forgot what it looked like, but I was like, no, it needs to be the same. I need it to be the same.
Yeah.
So I got that. I got some postcards, or like they have like the old comic covers on it and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Can't find it, so I'll just have to do that later. But I also got this.
Peak, dude, the
Whoa.
best way to
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, no,
That's
it is the best way.
That is
Unfortunately,
a score right there.
They're just $10. $10. Look.
Wow.
It's a steal.
$9.99.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I still
Has
have
all three
my
movies.
set, yeah.
Immaculate not conception. Whoa, Hunter. Immaculate condition. Look like it's like they've barely been opened, barely been touched.
Yeah.
There's a delay, and I know you guys just laughed at me saying the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I was like, wow.
Hunter, we're like
I was
less
like,
than 4 minutes
was
in.
it, like, was that not funny? Fine, it's fine. Don't laugh at me. So yeah, I originally got these for my office because we have a old CRT TV in the back with like a Nintendo, and it has like a VHS and a DVD player in it, and we've just kind of started building up a collection of movies and stuff, and like stuff like that.
That's cool.
So I originally got that for them, but I was like, no, it's mine. I spent my hard-earned $10 on it, and I'm gonna keep it. So, yeah. So that's been me.
Sweet.
How are
Wait,
you?
Did you show your mug?
I got this like 3 years ago, but
I just felt like it's on brand for you.
yeah, no, this is my favorite mug ever. So much so that I haven't used it, and it still has candy in it. These key lime pie things, so good. Anytime I'm in a restaurant and I see them, I get a handful, like 2 handfuls, and I just hoard them like a dragon hoarding gold.
That sounds very Midwest.
Oh, yeah, it kind of is. So,
Well, Grayson, I guess since you're the guest, I'll
It's
let
your
you go
turn.
next, and we might also overlap a little bit. So I'll let you kind of take it away.
So, do I give my entire life story since I've never been on the podcast?
yeah, we got time.
Whatever you want.
So you can go.
Okay. So it started in
5 years old or something.
1999.
99 babies, rise up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was in the womb
I'm
listening to
old.
Duel of the Fates, Phantom Menace.
Wow. I saw that opening day. I was there in theaters.
Well,
So-
I mean, I was too. I was just unborn.
I was conscious.
So
I was fully conscious, though. Big difference.
Oh well, you don't know if I was conscious or not. Maybe that was where I gained consciousness
I
before
don't-
I was. You know,
I'm pretty sure.
This
I'm pretty sure I
episode just got
gained.
a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be.
I'm pretty sure I gained consciousness when I saw the first Toy Story movie in theaters.
that's actually kind of valid.
Yeah.
So that was the first movie I saw in theaters. Fun
I'm like,
facts.
wow,
So-
do have a friend in me.
This is the power of cinema. Animation is.
Dude, honestly,
animation is
that
cinema.
that might be me for like Up. Up was like, I mean, I had consciousness before Up.
I was
but,
gonna say,
that
it took you
movie,
10
like-
years.
It left an
Yeah,
imprint
yeah.
on you.
Yeah, that movie like that's like it was life before Up and life after Up, you know.
BU and AU.
but-
Yeah.
yeah. I'm currently what Up came out 2009, 2010
Yeah, I think
I
2009.
think 2009.
because it was
Yeah.
Wally was
Jeez.
2010, I think, or 2008. I don't know.
Wall-E,
Something. It was all in
oh.
the same ballpark.
BW and
Wally's great, too.
AW.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the best one, really.
So gosh, well, I'll just talk about what the last what Jacob and I did, at least Star Wars related stuff. So Jacob and I live not with, I would say, like super close, but like not like egregiously far, like a handful of hours apart. And
Like
so I have been through the summer, I have been reading through Shadows of the Empire, and because it's the 30th anniversary of Shadows of the Empire. And so you got the book, you got the comic, you got the video game. I have played the video. You got your novelization. I've got the video game on PC. However, it sucks on PC, and I never beat it on there because the controls
It's
are
atrocious on PC.
Dang.
It's not great. Not gonna lie, not much better than N64. Get to that in a second. So Jacob and I, we embarked. It took a quest between you and I to try to beat Shadows of the Empire in a day.
Oh, wow.
We were so
And
excited about it too.
we
We were
were-
so
we-
hyped.
we were like, we're gonna do this. We started off we got like pizza and we got pizza like halfway through, which low key Little Caesars, count your days.
First mistake there.
Oh!
dude,
Yeah.
it was
Hey,
like
Listen, I was working on a budget, okay?
Little Caesars is pretty
I
good
could
for
provide
$5.
the game for free.
it's good if they actually
Yeah.
give it to you when you're supposed to get it. When you put the order in an hour and a half before and you show up and the pizza's still not ready, I don't
Ooh.
believe it's hot and ready, buddy. I'm just saying.
Hey,
Anyway, if you
you
give me
probably
that
just went to the
Spider-Man
wrong
poster in
location.
the window,
you went to the wrong location. If you come to one by
It-
my house, it's great.
all right, we'll make sure to do that
Okay,
next time.
We'll do
Thank
that
you.
next time. Halfway
Let me
across
know.
the country, yeah.
Let me know, and I'll put the order in an hour and a half before.
Okay, appreciate
Sounds
that.
good. Sounds
That's
good.
awesome. That might have bettered our experience. But we got excited. We started at 10:30 in the morning. We were ready to go. We're like, oh, this game's 5 to 6 hours. We had about that much time in the day or less, or we had a little more than that. We had some padded out time.
Window, I think.
Yeah, we did. And so we got started. And there's footage of this as well. I did a time lapse, everything. We took some clips. I got to work on this. So maybe So this is like a vlog thing. I got to work on this. And we were like, yeah, this is gonna happen. We got over halfway through the game, and we were like, okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna go get our pizza, which should have been timely. Yes, we're gonna recoup. And we also bought some Shadows of the Empire merch. I'm not gonna get it, but you can see. There's Dash, there's Chewbacca right there, and then I got Xizor versus Vader. So we were like Shadows of the Empire pill, okay?
Yeah.
And so we continued our journey once we got back. We scarfed down some pizza, but time was of the essence. All right. Our window had rapidly narrowed, and we were like, man, low key,
the pizza and the comic book store took a lot longer than we thought it was going to, which the comic book store was great. That was our own fault for just browsing the comic book store for an hour and a half. But the Little Caesars, you guys, unacceptable this time around. You normally have my heart and my wallet, but not this time.
The only thing they could have redeemed themselves if there was a really awesome Spider-Man poster for the Little Caesars stuff in the window. It was peak, and I was like, listen, hand it over.
Should have just stole it.
Spider-Man poster.
Honestly, maybe we should have.
Yeah.
They probably deserved it.
Should have.
Honestly, I wish I did. It was a sick poster.
It was awesome.
Yeah. So we got back, and we had did we have 3 levels left? 4.
Yeah, because we had the swoop bike level, the level where you go on the Imperial Cruiser to get the Death Star 2 plans, and then you have the Xizor's Palace, and then the Sky Battle.
No. Okay, so we had more than that because there was also sewers.
There was sewers, so we had 4, I think.
We had 5. Wait, but did we do swoop bike before or after we left?
I can't remember. I want to say we did it right whenever we got back.
Okay, so we did swoop bike. That was fine. We did the ship with the Death Star 2 plans, and that was fine. That wasn't terrible. Then we did sewers. Sewers took a little longer than we thought. We got lost. It's also dark as hell in those sewers.
It's not a 90s video game without a dark sewer level.
Yeah, it was not pleasant.
It's really not.
And then we got to Xizor's Palace, and on God, F that place, dude. That just that was just
how I feel about
awful.
Zepho.
Oh, not a Zepho enjoyer? That's what I always hear. People say they did not
Zepho is not
because I got lost on Zepho.
It's
I
not that
get
difficult.
off of Zepho.
There's a map for a reason, Hannah. Read the map.
That is an interesting point of topic, is that people it's pretty much either people really understand how the map works or nobody understands how the map works. I didn't have a problem with it. I was like, oh, yeah. No,
it was just the Zepho map that got confusing.
I played my fair share of Dark Souls, so I am used to screwed up maps and no maps and just weird locations. So I think it's just a skill issue.
It is an acquired taste. Yeah, I'm a Soulsborne enjoyer as well.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
That, I've been through many poison swamps in my day. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the non-poison sewers, that was a new challenge. Nothing in all of my days of going through Sekiro in 5 days or blitzing through Bloodborne in a New Game Plus, nothing was really preparing me for the giant Dianoga in the sewers. That
bad. But then it got worse because the stupid guardian at the end of Shizor's palace.
Oh,
We
no.
got to the very end. We were like,
horrible.
no, we're good. And then we got slimed out. And then we were like, okay, we have to okay, we know where to go. We can get there. We can blitz through this, and we can beat him really fast. But that boss has 3 phases, which is not fun. And
Ooh.
the aiming in Shadows of the Empire is cheeks. So
Horrid.
So
just
bad. It's
like
awful.
Atrocious.
it's so bad. So anyway, we didn't do it,
Tragic.
and we left. I left and departed very downtroddenly. And
His words.
I had to, just tuck my tail between my legs, and we gotta run it back at some point, I
Yeah.
guess.
We're going to inevitably beat it at some point and then play Rogue Squadron because we're going to hop into those games next. Which those games, games have amazing aiming. Those games have amazing controls overall. And you've never played them, right, Grayson? Like, you've never played those ever?
No.
Okay, yeah.
The second one
that's an
is
experience. Like, they're so
it's a
good.
perfect game, honestly. And they both look,
No,
or
I'm
they,
so
I
excited.
guess, they all 3 look great.
That's
have
everything
not
that I've seen
aged
is
a
like
day.
visually
They
they
have
like
not
hold up
aged a
very
day.
well.
It's shocking.
And playing them with like the GameCube controller is like so nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So eventually we will beat Shadows of the Empire. We can say that we did it. We'll be done with it. Dude, I told you about this, Grayson, but I don't think I've told Hannah or Hunter or the listeners or anything. I got the new unabridged audiobook, the ELC audiobook for Shadows of the Empire, and I wanted to listen to it again just to like see what it was like. Just completely unabridged, brand new recording, like whatever. And I was so mad at this guy and his palace that I literally could not. I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to do Darth Plagueis first. So I opted to do Darth Plagueis before Shadows of the Empire purely out of spite.
That's so
Like, I was
funny.
so mad about it.
I will say that the story we talked about this on Twitter today. For people who know, the book and the game do not mesh well together at
Really?
all.
No.
Like that. Like the story is like they chopped it up and then and then spit it back out. Like they were like, this didn't help the Death Star too. That was just Dash Rendar. Like that's like a moment in the book when they go that like Dash Rendar messes up bad. He like gets a bunch of Bothans killed, and then like in the game he's just like, I got it myself, and he just did it, and he was completely fine. Like I'm like, all right, brother, whatever.
If you were a kid in the 90s and you played Shadows of the Empire and then watched Return of the Jedi, you would be like, dude, the Bothans are frauds. Like, they didn't do anything.
Fraud
Who are these
The Death Star Duke land?
Is Dash Rendar's real name Bothans?
That's the only explanation. There's no other way.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
need a shirt with Dash on it that just says Bothans are frauds. I'm gonna make it.
It also like it is like also Dash's fault that those Bothans die in the book. Like it's just like totally on him. And granted, Mon Mothma, I mean, listen, it's all lives were lost in the process. Look at that guy. But like it also, I'm pretty sure was only 6 Bothans. I mean, like that's respect.
That's
but like
that's one for each movie.
But like well, that's true, I guess.
At the time, but let's relax.
But like, I also am like, you watch Return of the Jedi and you're like, you think many, you're thinking like
a lot.
Yeah, you're thinking like at least a solid. I was thinking like 120.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of Bothans. That's too many Bothans.
That's
especially
kind of the scale that I have always thought, though.
Especially when you watch Rogue One, where you're like, everybody dies, like, like you're like, oh, these 6 well, they like. You also would think they would hold the plans to the second Death Star a little bit tighter. All right, I'm just saying. I don't know why they're floating around on a fertilizer ship, but
I think we beat that level in like 7 minutes, meaning canonically in the expanded universe, Dash Rendar and Luke get the plans in like what 7 minutes. If we want to get really nitpicky about this,
Kyle Katarn and all Cassian, Jin, you all suck. All right,
It took them how long?
You're just no
5 hours.
Well, I mean, if you get
Hurry
technical with it, it took them years if you really think about the step-by-step process of it.
Yeah.
And then Palpatine is like, I don't give a F anymore, dude. Like,
Screw
just
you guys.
yeah. Everybody gets the Death Star.
I can shoot lightning from my hands.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was our Woes of Shadows of the Empire. We'll run it back. We'll do some Rogue Squadron.
Like
you know how it is.
I can't wait to see the video.
Yeah. But you, Jacob, you have been listening to Death Troopers and Darth Plagueis.
Yeah, I have. So
Death Troopers!
Okay. So everybody who's been listening kind of knows because I yap about it every episode. Hunter, I've been waiting to talk to you about this. I can't wait to talk to you about Death Troopers.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to watch it again.
I'm not far in, but I'm
Listen
really
to it again.
enjoying it a ton.
Oh, it's so
really
good.
quick, for those that,
so stupid.
I
love
think
it.
It's so good so far. I'm really excited to read more about it.
I love it.
But I very famously have been going through the expanded universe for like the better part of like a little over a year now. Because I started with Truce of Bakura, which is like chronologically, technically like usually considered like the starting point, and just going beyond. So I went through all the Bantam stuff, went through New Jedi Order, went through Legacy of the Force, went through Fate of the Jedi, went through Cross Current and Riptide, X-Wing, Crucible, everything. The only two things that I haven't read main adult book wise post Return of the Jedi in the expanded universe now are Luke Skywalker and the Shadows of Mindor, which I'm really excited to read that because it was written by Matthew Stover, who was like
so
goat
good
when it comes to
so good
books. You read it?
Yeah, that's a great book.
Dude, I can't wait to pick it up. I'm gonna try to get it hopefully next week. I'm gonna try to get that, and I'm gonna try to get a physical copy of Scourge, which I know is like a standalone book. Not many people talk about it, so I just don't know. But I'm really hyped to read Shadows of Mindor, and I'm really hyped to be able to say like I've read everything post like Return of the Jedi in the EU.
That's crazy.
Like
it's
been a journey. It has been. I'm kind of sad about it in all honesty, because like it's just taken so much time to like read and just get invested with like
the
that
dedication.
side of Star Wars. It's been crazy, but it's been a wild, fun ride. But I decided in the meantime, since I don't have those books physically and they don't have unabridged audiobooks anywhere, even fan-made ones, just in my opinion, are not great for those two specifically. So I decided to take a break from those two books, and I hopped backwards to Darth Blake. Well, first I read Outbound Flight by Timothy Zahn, which really quick, because I know Hannah and Hunter, you guys aren't as like into like the EU side of things a little bit. So
I like Death Troopers.
We'll get to that. I promise we'll get to it. But Outbound Flight, any Timothy Zahn fans that are listening, in my opinion, quite honestly, I think it's his best book. I know Heir to the Empire is up there. I know that the other ones that are slipping my mind.
The Last Command,
the Hand of Thrawn duology, The Last Command, Dark Force Rising,
duology. Come on.
All of those, all of the canon stuff too. I genuinely think that between all of it, Outbound Flight is easily his best book. I loved that book so much. And after I was done with that, I read Rogue Planet, which is a book about Anakin and Obi-Wan. It came out not long after The Phantom Menace, and it actually ties into the New Jedi Order series decades later, which is really cool. It's kind of like an unofficial 20th book in that series. It's awesome. And it ties in like directly to the main plot too, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I don't want to say too much about it in case someone hasn't read it, but if you're reading New Jedi Order, please, at least before you hit like the last like 5 books, stop and read Rogue Planet before you continue moving forward.
Read 14 books and then read Rogue Planet and then read the next 5 books.
There you go.
Exactly. It's not complicated at all, I promise. But
easy.
It's a really great kind of like unofficial New Jedi Order book. I think it's amazing. And now I'm doing the audiobooks for 2 Star Wars books that are very popular that I've never read. Darth Plagueis is one of them, which that book is incredible. James
Heard good
Lucino,
things.
like that guy,
Yeah.
like, you know, people have like really hyped up James Lucino, and I love his like unifying force book for like the New Jedi Order and all of that. But he's never been like top tier Star Wars author for me. Now I get it. Now I understand why he's held in like
he's
such
goated.
high regard. He's excellent. Like the little callbacks that he has to like other things. Like today in a chapter that I read, the Starforge from Knights of the Old Republic was mentioned, and I was like, "Oh my god! Like that's awesome." The Rakata invaders were mentioned.
Rakatan, yeah, the Empire.
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy." So that book so far, like the dynamic between Plagueis and Palpatine in that book, so good. Like I honestly wish the book was canon, or we had like a canon equivalent.
It still fits in pretty well with canon, low key. Like I mean, there's like certain little things, but like that's one of those books that like exemplifies all the connections that to EU stuff. Like I don't know if you've gotten to it yet, but like it's not really a spoiler. But like, I mentioned how it like ties the heir to the Empire. Jorah Sabayoth is in the book. Yeah, like yeah. Not Jorah Us, not the clone, but OG Joris.
I forgot those two.
And then there's two. Always two. There are Jorah Us and Joris.
This is getting out of hand.
Which Jacob, did you know? Okay, this is a random thing. Did you know that was like how the pronunciation works for the clones? Have you ever heard about that?
The two letters, like Luke.
Yes.
L-U-U-K-E. Yeah.
It's like there's like a pause in it, so it's like Luke and it's not just like Luke, you know. Like, so yeah, so it's like
it's
Jorah Us Sabayoth.
I'm so illiterate. I had no idea.
I didn't know that either.
Timothy Zahn. Timothy Zahn, when I met him and talked to him, we were like, "What's the pronunciation?" And he's like, "It's supposed to be Lauk and then Jorah Us." But they also in Last Command, he said that the clone of Luke is not actually called Luke. He's like W, like he only did that just so the readers could understand that wouldn't just put so he didn't have to put clone Luke every time.
Yeah.
He was like, so clone Luke, you know, backstepped. He just wanted it to be easier to understand. Like, this is Luke Skywalker. This is the clone of Luke. It has a W, you know. But apparently, like people like took it out of context, and he made this like short story gag where there was like 17 Chewbacca clones, and like Chewbacca had like all these A's, and it was like Chewbacca or whatever. Like it's insane. He's such a funny dude. Like he has a really good sense of humor. But
read him so bad.
I'm sure you have to.
He's gonna be at Dragon Con. Y'all should come.
It's so hard to get into the floor though. There, it's like you have to wait like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It depends on what day you go.
Yeah, it's just Dragon Con is great. I went, but everyone is getting pretty hammered.
You don't have to stay for the parties.
No, it's like. That's true.
But I
guess I spent most of my time in like the Central Hotel, and so all of my friends, like 501st people and stuff, they're like drinking from like 9 a.m. until like midnight, you know?
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's a bunch of nerds just partying.
Yeah.
Which Timothy Zahn was there, and I talked to him. He was great. He came to the because he's a part of the 501st, so he came to the 501st mixer, and I was like, hey, we talked or whatever. He was like, oh yeah, whatever. Anyway,
hey, you're that guy.
He meets so many people. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you look like every other nerd that I talk to. When is Timothy Zahn going to be in Fortnite?
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, Heirs
make him blue so he looks like Thrawn.
That'd be crazy. Which, not to shamelessly plug, I did get to interview both James Lucino and Matthew Stover last year, which was pretty
chill out.
Flex.
Yeah, so those are they're really great people. James Lucino is actually Indiana Jones.
Really?
I'm not kidding. Okay, Jacob, okay. So, James Lucino is in his 80s now. You would look at him and you wouldn't think it. That dude is like as old, if not older, than George Lucas, and he is in incredible shape. Like, bro is jacked. Like Master Roshi, like Dragon Ball Z, like that's that's what we're talking about. Okay, do you know who you guys?
Does he wear
Jacob,
does he wear a turtle shell on his back every now and then?
Dude, it'd be sick if he did. but
I
he's
hope
got
that
a.
James Lucino's listening to this right now.
I hope
Yeah,
so too.
James.
I don't worry. I let him go. We were all like, dude, he's in incredible shape. So he also is like, he's very renowned for like exploring, like actually being like an explorer. When he, do you Jacob? Do you know who Brian Daley is? Who did
Yes,
the Han Solo and the Han Solo like original trilogy, like At Star's End and stuff like that?
Yeah, these.
So
Hold on.
so James Lucino and Brian Daley are very good. Were very good friends. There you go. Brian Daley wrote those novels. They were friends. They saw Star Wars together when it first came out, and like James Lucino was like fully in his like 20s or 30s at this point. You know, when Brian Daley passed, James Lucino literally like hiked days into the jungle to spread his ashes at a temple.
Wow.
Like I'm pretty if I'm not mistaken, the temple of like the Masasi temples of Yavin, like where they actually filmed them. He like sprayed
Cool.
like
Whoa.
with the machete, like going through. Like this guy is awesome. He's the goat. He's also he's such a super like such a good like anyway, that interview was really fun. But yeah, he's like he knows an insane amount of Star Wars lore, but like he actually like it's insane. He's super cool. So there you go. There's some tidbits about James Lucino.
That's awesome, dude.
That's really
Nice.
cool to know.
His writing is incredible in the Darth Plagueis book. I want to grab it, but it's like way high up on my shelf, and I don't want to like stand up on camera.
Is it the paperback?
But yeah, it's the ELC version, the Essential Legends. But it's really good so far. And the audiobook production, I'm really glad that I went this route for both books, and I'll talk about that second one in a second. But I'm so glad that I went that way for both of those, because the production on both of those is just phenomenal. And honestly, like, they are probably two of the best produced Star Wars audiobooks I think I've ever listened to. So high recommendation for me there. For Plagueis. Death Troopers, I'm not as far into. Hunter, I want to let you know whenever I finish it first, so that we can kind of go through and talk about it, because I know that you really love that book a lot. And Grayson, I
need
know
a refresher.
You and Sonny recommended that I listen. And if you don't know Sonny, Twin Sons, friend of the podcast, I spoke with her on an episode a few episodes back. But Sonny and Grayson kind of recommended the audiobook of Death Troopers.
Yeah.
Because who's the narrator again, Grayson? It's Jonathan Davis.
Jonathan Davis.
Yeah. Jonathan Davis reads the story so calmly and so soft. And the audiobook's just got such an eerie vibe to it. Like
it's awesome.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I do want to say this. Like, if you're listening to the new audiobook for it, whenever you listen to a Star Wars audiobook, it always goes like Penguin Random House presents, and then it goes like da 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 into like the Star Wars main theme, and they read the title of the book or whatever. No joke. It says Death Troopers by so and so, and then like instead of like the rest of the theme, the Star Wars theme continues, but then it goes like
it like breaks down.
Yeah,
it breaks down.
It's sick,
and then it like static, and it's like it set the tone
that
immediately.
Is really cool.
I was so like. It kind of gave me like goosebumps the first time I heard it. I'm like, man, this is scarier than I thought it was going to be. But I do want to show this off really quick, and then I'll shut up and we can talk about things that we actually have on the schedule to talk about on the pod today. But whenever I wish you were also there, Hunter, and I also wish you.
I wish I was. But I wasn't invited, so
when Grayson and hey, you can fly down anytime you want to.
You're right. You're right.
My house is
My
your
bad.
house, all right? I've got some extra rooms.
Heck yeah.
Or a couch, whatever you
Don't
want.
let me take that seriously.
Or the floor if you prefer that. I mean, I don't know.
No, but I'm getting too old for that.
Same.
Dude, you and me both. But I do want to show these off really quick. I showed off the Dash Rendar and Shizor figure, but I also got Luke Skywalker in one of Shizor's guards, like in disguise.
Oh,
so I got
cool.
that figure too. I love the design of these guys. But the problem
I'm glad
I'm mad at this guy because he was on the level that we were playing Grayson and that we couldn't beat. So it aggravates me. I can't.
I'm also glad to figure out that those are Shizor's palace guards, because I always assumed that they were like Imperial, and I'm like, why do they have another wacky red guard? I was like, that's like, but now I'm like, oh, it all makes sense.
Because
but Were you just gonna? Is all right?
Yeah, just because.
No
yeah.
elaboration, just because.
No.
But I also got this swoop bike driver, which my friend always had this guy whenever we were kids, and I always thought that he was really cool. But I got this guy on his swoop bike.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
He's in a level in the game, and he's also in the book. But I got him,
Mhm.
and outside
Really?
of Shadows of the Empire, just because I am an expanded universe guy, I also got this, which they made micro machines for 3 expanded universe books: Jedi Search, Heir to the Empire, and The Truce of Bakura. So what's awesome about this is that whenever you open it up, on this side, there's a blurb about the book and like what the book's about. It's like, if you want to learn more, you can read the book. But on this side, and hopefully there's not too bad of a glare, there's micro machines of things exclusively in that book. So you have like Kip Duron, who's a character in the book. That's a super weapon called the Sun Crusher, which is in the book. You have a headhunter, and it's just really cool because even on the back you can see like the other ones. Like there's the Heir to the Empire one, and then I
the
think
Skip
the bottom
Ray
is
and
the Truce of Bakura.
Dude, you got the one then the Flurry one, which is from the Truce at Bakura, which is like those types of ships are in Rebels. They like have a bunch of like TIE fighters in them. They're really cool.
Yeah. No, it's so cool that they used to make stuff like this. They really don't make stuff like this like they used to. Like we get Black Series figures for some comic book characters and stuff, but I don't know. I saw this and I looked at Grayson. This was actually like weeks before when we took another trip to my comic book store, and I was like, dude, I have to buy this. So I did buy it. I did. Now we started from the bottom and now we're here. But now that we've kind of talked about everything, Hannah, would you like to announce who we're passing the mic to and why we're passing the mic to them before we talk about our main topic?
So we are going to pass the mic to Hunter because he was not here for our Star Wars ranking video, and he must give us his Star Wars movie ranking. So
okay,
this is Hunter's.
I gotta restart my video because we're already at the end of it. So thanks. Yeah, I gotta do my movie rank. And I want to stress this so much because I know a lot of people are gonna see this ranking and they're gonna want to kill me, and they're not gonna hear me say that I love each and every one of these. I really do.
You know what that's like.
I love each and every one of these.
You hate all of Star Wars.
Yes, I hate Star Wars.
God forbid.
I just got all these Star Wars tattoos for no reason.
Wrong.
So
you lost the bet.
Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. Starting at I'm number 13 because I'm counting the Clone Wars movie. Something has to go to the bottom, and it's Attack of the Clones. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
okay.
Kill me now. The last 30 minutes are
than Clone Wars movie.
I love the last 30 minutes of that movie though. When from the arena on, I love it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I've said it a lot. When the big ball thing falls down and starts the dust storm, and he goes to that shot of everybody shooting at each other with the red and the blue, red and the blue.
Oh,
so cool.
It's so good.
Put that into my veins. Give me more of it. Yes. And honestly, 13 and 12 are kind of are switchable. I have the Clone Wars movie. It gave us little Stinky, who became more relevant this year somehow.
Facts.
Don't ask me how.
Somehow you say.
But shut up.
I heard he's nothing like his father.
He's nothing like his father. He's his own man, even though he's not a man. He's a slug. But it has that the little scene where they're going up the mountain. Sick, awesome. Number 11.
Battle of Teth.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't name it. My bad. You lost trivia last week, so I don't want to hear it.
Too soon.
Number 11, we have the Phantom Menace. Banger music, pod racing in a theater is insane. Duel of the Fates changed me as a child. All right, top 10. 10 o'clock, Mandalorian and Grogu. Good movie. Yeah. 9. This is where a lot of people are gonna kill me. But I have Revenge of the Sith. Sorry, it's still a top 10 movie.
Wow.
Still a top 10
What?
movie. Still love it to death. A bit overrated.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Number 8. Number 8.
What is it? That overrated?
What is it?
That's
What is
crazy.
it? To me, yeah, I still love it. I still love it. I'm going to say this a lot. I love it. I love it. I love it. Number 8. Solo, a Star Wars story. A good, fun movie. Make Solo 2. Number 7.
Too
Grayson,
low.
I told you I love every movie of this, okay? It just has to be
you
this
don't.
way.
No, you don't.
I don't. I hate it. I should
Don't lie to
stop being a
yourself. Don't
fan.
lie to me.
I lie to myself a lot. I look in the mirror and say, man, what a good looking guy. That's a lie. Number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Rogue One. Love
Okay,
Rogue One.
I can live with that.
I got him right here. Really love it. I didn't love it the first time I saw it, but then I watched it more and more. Because I worked at the movie theater when it came out, so I got to see it for free. So I saw it like 5 times in the theater for free. I was like, yeah, this is great. Okay. Yeah. Number 6, I have Jacob. I have The Rise of Skywalker.
Fair enough.
I do love
Fair
it. It came at I was having a bad time in life. I saw it 5 times that week. So it is very close to me, very near and dear to me. It's a comfort movie, despite some not comfortable things happening towards the end of the movie. So,
okay,
you know,
that we can agree on.
number 5, we have The Force Awakens. I miss pre-Force Awakens hype. I really do. I wish we could go back to then, 2015. After I saw the movie the first night, we had Christmas the next week, 7 days later, literally. And I was like, well, what do we do with the rest of our year now? What do I have to look forward to?
Literally.
Exactly. Because I've been counting down. After that, we have number 4, The Last Jedi. I'm going to stop there because that's where people are going to kill me. Number 3, we have A New Hope. It's a perfect movie. These 1, 2, and 3 can switch anywhere. It's not a wrong answer for me. It really is a perfect movie because I watch it and I'm like, wow, this might be my favorite Star Wars movie. And then I watch number 2, which is Empire Strikes Back. And I think, wow, this is really a perfect Star Wars movie. I think it's my favorite. And then I watch my number 1, which is Return of the Jedi, and I think, wow, this is a perfect Star Wars movie. I think it's my favorite. And it always ends up in that order. So that's my list. If you have a problem with it, I don't care. Cry me a river.
Hunter, if Instagram and Hannah deleting comments on my Star Wars ranking video has taught me anything, it's that if you don't put
keep him in for me
at the number 1, people
keep
will
him in for me.
A picture of the Krusty Krab on
keep
fire,
him in for me.
And it'll say, "Who let bro cook?"
Keep him in for me. I thrive on the hate. Keep it in for me. Don't delete any comments.
If you're being toxic, your comment gets deleted. Stop asking me why I deleted your comments. Thank you.
Yep. So
just say that they make me sad and then they stop commenting.
Yeah. Let me stress again for the 5th time. I love every single one of these movies. Something has to go at the bottom, something has to go in the middle, something has to go on the top. That's just how a ranking works. If you don't like it, make your own.
Real
lightsaber ranking time.
True. Truth.
Yep.
Well,
thank you, Truth Nuke. Throw in the GIF right here.
Well,
throw in the GIF over my face.
Dude, the Truth Nuke at Bakura? No way.
Oh my god.
I need that picture.
Okay. Yeah, no. Like I said, lightsaber ranking time. Enough stupid puns,
Good
Jacob.
Segue.
So, Hannah,
can I do mine first? I'm already on the roll.
Because you were
it's
already
fine.
on the mic, so I was going to hand the mic to somebody else, either
That's
Hannah
fine.
or Grayson,
That's fine.
whoever wants to go first. Because I feel
I'll
like
go
I've
last.
been talking a lot, so I was going to say we can either exchange for last place, and then Hannah and Grayson, you guys can decide whoever wants to go first. Hannah, what do you think?
I'll go last.
I think I should go first.
I don't want to go
Go for
first.
it. Go for it.
Ladies first, always.
True.
Yep.
Let me get my list out. Okay. I've said it
You're
before.
ranking all 1,000 lightsabers.
Yeah, every single character. We're gonna be here
I
for a
actually
while.
don't know how many lightsabers like we know that exist. I think that'd be an interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Let's-
that's a thing. That
I'm gonna-
Wikipedia.
I'm gonna Google it. You guys keep talking.
Okay. I want to
He's
preface
hacking
again.
in the mainframe right now.
It's really hard for me to rank things. So these are kind of just ones that I could think of off the top of my head that I know are some of my favorite lightsaber designs. And then I also have some honorable mentions because I suck at ranking things. I have like 5
got this.
honorable mentions. Okay. Number 1, as I think I have said before, and I know some of you know, my favorite lightsaber of all time is Leia's lightsaber. I really love her design. I think it fits her perfectly. It's elegant, it's different, while still kind of being similar to like that classic lightsaber design that we all love. And it's rose gold, which is cool. I don't know anybody else that has a rose gold lightsaber. After that, number 2, I have Ahsoka's white lightsabers.
Are you going from top to bottom or bottom to top?
Yeah,
I
I
went top to
thought
bottom.
I figured we'd do
Oh,
bottom
okay.
top.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you want me to
Well,
Well,
That's
you've already
nice.
start
started now,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
Too
no,
far
it's
down,
too
so
late.
you're
It's
good.
too late.
over? Well, yeah.
I was about to say, Hannah, Ahsoka that low? Wow. Like,
Wow.
I didn't even think to start bottom
here.
from top. I'm just listing them off.
yeah, just go from
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
keep going.
Do your
got
thing.
this.
Don't let us stop you.
But Ahsoka's white lightsabers, I think the hilt design is cool. One, because it's kind of like flat almost. They're really sleek, but the white blades, you cannot beat that.
It reminds me of a
Number
samurai
3.
sword. Hilt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
why I like them so much. I have a pair of earrings that are supposed to be Ahsoka lightsabers, but they are samurai swords.
Mm.
That's cool.
Very nice.
I'll have to show them someday. Number 3 lightsaber, I have Luke. Return of the Jedi.
Banger.
I just love it so much. And I know
Good one.
I also have to preface, I don't have Obi-Wan's on this list, but it is so similar to Luke's. There's just some color differences. So like,
Yeah,
it's the same
it's,
thing.
It's supposed to be definitely like the same, like similar silhouette. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I think Luke's looks better.
Same vibe.
Number 4, I have Cal Kestis's lightsaber.
I
Obviously, which
That's a
technically
great
Shocking.
was his master's,
Shocking.
but it is his now.
By the time of Survivor as well.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
it's-
he's like fully repaired it. It's detachable. It turns into like 17 different things.
a
It's like
Swiss
the
Army knife.
Omnitrix and Optimus Prime and like
Exactly.
Yeah.
like it's like there's like a
Yeah.
nuke in there. Like Cal Kestis is like, what if I just put everything in this? Like it turns into a ship at some point. You know, it's just
It turned
he's
into
like
whatever.
he's got.
It's like
I'm
a-
surprised he hasn't put the Inquisitor feature into it, where he just flies.
It's like
away.
it's like the Keyblade ships from Kingdom Hearts.
Jedi 3.
It's just like you can. I actually, honestly, wouldn't even be mad.
Me either. That'd be
No.
so sick. All right, number 5. Another Jedi game reference that might shock y'all to be on my list. But it's Sierra's lightsaber, specifically her
Okay.
second version that we see in Jedi Survivor. I really like
That's
it.
a-
And
that's
That's a good one.
I like the wraps that she has on it. I like the emitter.
Mhm.
I really like the vibe of her saber.
That was supposed to be Cal's in Fallen Order in the concept art, and then they
really?
changed it, and then they gave it to Seer in the next game. They repurposed the design. Yeah,
I actually didn't
I
know
didn't
that.
know
Cool.
that.
yep. It was when he was called Boone Kestis, not Cal Kestis.
Ew. I hate that
I'm
name.
glad they named him Cal.
Yeah, Benson
horrible
Boone
name.
Kestis.
Benson.
Dude, he just starts doing backflips.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, we're at number 6 now. I got Kanan on here.
Mm.
Solid.
That's a
It's
good
just
one.
so good. The fact that he can unscrew his emitter and I like the green on it. I like the little like guard thing. It's just
Yeah, dude, the
it's
guard
so
is
good.
sick.
It's very
Is
good.
actually not on my ranking, but he was like that close to being on my ranking.
Mm. So good.
This is so cool. I want the
So
replica
original.
of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's got to be functional though. You got to be able to like take it off
I
your belt.
know. That's what I need. See, I had the you said Cal Kestis, not to
Mhm.
sidetrack us, but you said Cal Kestis. I used to have the Galaxy's Edge Cal Kestis replica that
A
had the bottom
monster.
that you could like exchange. So it had like the bottom part that you could like take off with like the
Mhm.
wires, and if you had two of them, you could like put them together to make like Jared Tapals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I sold that replica to get money for my wife's engagement ring back in 2022.
You know
Oh, there
what?
you go.
That is
So
so
there's
Aw.
a reason for it, but
How
I
cute.
missed that lightsaber so much. It was so cool.
so fair.
I will say the Galaxy's Edge version of Cal's specifically is a monster.
It's
That thing
heavy.
is like it's like
heavy.
Insane.
I'm a little bit of a I won't lie. I'm a little bit of a saber purist. All right, sabers are kind of my bread and butter. The Galaxy's Edge ones specifically are my ops. I'm sorry.
Me
I
too.
think-
I don't
think
like
they-
them.
I think they like. There's maybe 2 that I would own. The rest of them, booty. But that's fine. You know.
Agree.
The,
Agree.
the
agree,
custom
agree.
ones are cool for sure, but they're also like actually Pringles cans. So
Yes.
like yeah,
They're great. They're great collector's pieces if you just want to display something.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree with that.
Precisely.
I
So
see
I have
we say
10
this
of-
as I'm wearing a Black Spire Outpost hat.
No, I love Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and I love the
Yeah.
experience. I will see that one right there, the mall one, that's a decent one. That one's not
It's
bad.
huge.
That one's
It's
like
also-
pretty yeah.
Ah! Forgot how to take it out.
It's just sounds like you were
You okay?
dying,
You okay
dude.
there, pal?
I am. Yeah, it's also like 12 feet when you have both blades in. So that's
Dude,
not
it's
ideal.
It's a big one, dude. Like I honestly was always shocked that Maul hung his lightsaber off of his belt. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Especially
You want to like
'cause
Yeah,
put that
when
on your
when
Yeah.
it goes down my leg. Halfway down my leg.
No, it's
when
like I was shocked when he like Jacob, I don't like the face you're making. I was like, why doesn't he like carry it on his back like a staff? Like, why doesn't he just like pull it
Hmm.
out and then
That would
like
be cool.
Cool. I want to
Things
say
that
there's a
think on.
toy where he can do that, but I could be mistaken. There's probably.
I think
not a toy
it would
now
just
that
look
can do that.
sick, like the Inquisitors, like they carried on their
Yeah.
backs, you know, like it'd be sick if
Yeah.
he like if that's where the Inquisit like the whole idea came from. I don't know. I'm also a sucker for like different ways that like Jedi pull out their lightsabers. You know, hey, pulling a Ben Solo right now. Kanan is a great example of like having the 2 pieces and then like putting them
I think it's on
together.
blue.
What's another one? Trying to think.
There you go.
There you
Whoa.
go.
You
Dude,
got this.
iconic shrug. Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
Yes.
You got this.
We're
Kanan
listening.
was so we're at number 6 with Kanan. Number 7, I have Ahsoka's green sabers.
Oh,
I like them.
interesting.
I specifically like her Shoto saber because it's a slightly different tint of green.
Yeah, you learned that last week, didn't you?
No, I did know that. I just didn't
That was mean, I'm
use
sorry.
it in my answer.
I like the Shoto
I-
blade too.
I like the physical prop that they have in Ahsoka. I don't like the way they look in animation is a little like different, but then they made a physical prop and they gave
Yes.
it like the Graflex button, and I was
Yeah.
like, ooh,
Yeah.
I dig that. I like that a
Mhm.
lot.
I do like the
Ahsoka
graphics.
prop team goated.
Facts.
Mhm.
They're really good.
I'll do you one better, Grayson. Ahsoka show goaded.
Facts.
Facts. Season 2. Can't wait.
Can't.
Dude, I can't-
Wait
I'm
for
so-
that.
I'm
so
stoked.
excited.
What number? Oh. Number 8, I have Rey's yellow lightsaber. Again.
Oh
super,
my
super
gosh.
unique. I love that you can twist the thing to ignite
Dang
it
it.
and like the trapdoors open. Like it's just such a cool
It's peak.
concept for a saber. And I always knew, ever since The Force Awakens, I was riding the Rey as a yellow lightsaber girly train. So I was so happy when that happened.
Yeah.
This.
It's a great one.
It's awesome.
It is.
I really hope
Right?
that she like has expanded upon it by the next time we see her.
Mhm.
Because the truth be told, she's
Staff
yellow
saber.
bladed and it needs to be double bladed. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it just
Yes.
needs to be.
Double bladed or
Yes.
staff saber?
I agree. The way she fights with, have you guys ever seen? It was for one of the Old Republic trailers. I believe it was for the Infinite. One of the Infinite. No, not the one with Arkin and Thexan, but it was the following one after that. There's a girl. I don't remember. This was like beyond the point where I had like the lore of Old Republic was lost on me.
Satele Shan?
Not Satele. Not Satele.
Bastila?
It's a not Bastila. This is
No.
a character that like she is the caretaker of Arkin and Thexan's sister, basically. So it's like Infinite Empire, like vitiate stuff. Anyway, she's got all this like white armor, and her lightsaber, she has this like it's a blue standard lightsaber, but it like also the end of it turns into like an actual staff, like not like a lightsaber. So it's not like a double bladed. So she's like hitting people with the staff and then stab, like it's like, but it pop. It was kind of like Donatello's bow staff, where like it like or Tim Drake's bow staff in DC, where like it like pops out. So like one end of it would pop out. So she's like hits a guy, then extends it back and then slashes another guy. Like it's
That's
that
cool.
also that fight scene in general. I wish I could just like pull it up and show you guys right now. Is just like
I can.
one of the greatest. That is. Can you actually?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to do that? Is that a thing we're allowed to
I don't
show?
know.
The thing
We'll have
is,
to find
her
out.
I
video is
don't
so
think we
grainy.
are because of
Anyway.
music and stuff. Let's just wait till after. Let's just
Yeah.
wait till after. Well, if it's
I'm
in the
already doing it.
background, it's fine.
I'm already doing
it's-
it.
You want to?
It's already in motion.
I was about to say low key. I don't know if it's just
I
me
can't
though.
spell.
I can't see anything on your TV right now. So
Yeah.
so it's just gonna be for you. I
Okay.
believe it is for the like the fifth one or
We're just.
something.
Oh, there's an ad.
Um,
Don't look. Don't look. There's an ad.
There's a
don't-
there's
I
a
don't pay for
Cerveza
YouTube Premium,
Cristal
sorry.
ad.
And Depop. Don't look.
Anyway,
Don't look, guys.
well, I'll show it to y'all later.
Okay.
I'd
okay.
like if Ray had that. That would
Me
be
too.
fun.
That would be so cool. All right, I
That would
have
be
two
awesome.
more on my list, and this is where we get into why I have the honorable mentions on my list, because technically one of mine is not really canon anymore, because it was Ventress's lightsaber for Dark Disciple.
Mm.
Oh.
But when we see her with her yellow lightsaber, it's like her normal
This one.
hilt. But Maul's Shadow Lord lightsaber pulls from that design.
Anna, I have great news for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're both canon.
Oh,
They just have the same hilt. I'm not even kidding.
It
It is confirmed that the one in Bad Batch, the yellow one, is a different one than that
Okay.
one. Because on the cover of the book, you know what? Let me get the cover of the book.
I was
Let
gonna
me
say-
get the cover of the book.
it's on the
Alright.
cover.
Uh.
Yeah, you can more easily get yours than mine.
Yeah, mine's all the way back there on that shelf. There's no
Same.
way.
Throw
I'm
my
walking all the
headphones
way back
on.
there.
You see this bad boy right here? Look at that.
Mhm.
Look at that. It's on there.
Oh, that is a cool
It is
one.
supposed to be that. Now, is it actually? I don't know, but it is considered to be that she has what, because what happens is she loses that saber
Okay.
in the book, like halfway through the
Forgot
book.
about that.
She like loses it on Dooku's his palace.
You're right. I just
So-
read this last year. I should
Yeah.
remember.
Because then she uses Quinlan's. She switches over to Quinlan's lightsaber. And
Okay.
then by the time she dies, so my thought process is either one of two things. One, Maul acquired it after she loses it, which is plausible.
Yeah.
Or because Maul is using it in a double-bladed fashion, there was a second one, an identical one, and it got split in half. One
Oh.
Ventress got in the black market, the other Maul found, or something like that. Because
good
the way,
theory.
he's able to disconnect it like
Yeah.
in Shadow Lord just fine.
Right.
So, but it would be cool if like it was a yellow one that he found Ventress's or whatever, like some of the Mandalorians or something like that, and then he bled it. That would be sick.
That would.
But I'm just validating your opinion.
That does make me feel validated. Because I saw her in Bad Batch and I was like, did they just retcon her lightsaber? Because I love that lightsaber so much.
I like her Bad Batch one a lot. And also that hilt is not the same one as her red ones. It's a completely different hilt.
Okay.
It's like it has the stripes, but it is a little bit different. So it is implied that Ventress had her red ones, lost them, got a yellow one, lost it, used Quinlan Voss, died, and then got another yellow one after her resurrection.
Wow.
Gosh.
Obi-Wan would be so disappointed in her.
This is why we can't have nice
Some of these characters do have wonky lightsaber lore. Like that means like she's gone through like 4 different lightsabers, which is crazy.
Dude, don't even get started on Luke Skywalker's. That dude has.
That's true. That's true.
Lightsabers.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm a happy camper now. So yeah, that's my number 9 favorite lightsaber.
Okay.
Okay.
Then my number 10. This is where I struggled. I put Kylo on there just because I feel like his is the most unique. I love the unstable blade.
It sounds
so
sick
cool.
too.
It sounds so. That's one of my favorite sound fonts on my NeoPixel because it's just so clean.
Dude, yeah. Also, the way he ignites it is awesome. Whenever he does the unclip of the belt and then the stomp, like,
That's
and then
cool.
especially in Last Jedi when he does like the square up thing.
Yes. Oh, I love it
man,
so
it's
much.
so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
The way Adam Driver fights with that lightsaber is peak.
It's so
I'm not the biggest sequel guy, but I don't care what anybody says. The throne room fight in Last Jedi when he's fighting with that, Adam Driver is my goat. All right,
that's my guy.
He's so good.
That's
Dude,
why I have
that's my dude.
Last Jedi Kylo poster back
Dude,
here.
that poster is awesome. That poster rocks. It's
I
so
love
good.
that.
I'm going to get you a life-size cardboard cutout of Kylo Ren just to put behind you in the episodes.
I feel like it's going
That
to
would be awesome.
It's going to scare me in the middle of the night.
Hunter, I'm going to
Wait,
get
should
you
I-
a life-size Admiral Akbar to put behind you.
Yes.
Please do.
Wait, Jacob, what should I feel like a cardboard cutout right here would be perfect.
I was trying to think of one for you, Grayson. I'm trying to think. It's got to be
This
like,
is something I have to ponder.
Oh, Prince Shizor, so that he can talk
No!
to you.
I'll pull out a gun and shoot it.
There you
God,
go,
dude.
right
Oh my
there.
F
God.
that
Yeah,
guy.
absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
No.
He's just green.
Maybe I'll get
Green guy.
maybe I'll get like a mall.
Rod of the Hutt.
Like,
Hear me out. Hear me
Rod
out.
of-
Rod of the Hutt.
That would
Yo,
take
he
so
would
much
just that would be
space.
actually sick.
Yeah.
He's not his own
He's his
cardboard
own
cutout.
man.
Not my father's cardboard cutout.
Mm-mm. I do have, because I have a lot of honorable mentions, but I do have one specifically that I do want to mention.
Wait, Hannah, before you say honorable mentions, can you quickly
just
say
saying one.
these are my top? I'm Hannah. These are my top 10
Oh, yes.
lightsabers.
For the clip.
That way we
For the
have it, and then
clip.
you can go to honorable mentions, so I can make a short from it.
These are my top 10 favorite lightsaber designs. Okay.
No, wait. Now list them. Just
Now list
10
them
to
all
1.
again.
10 to 1. 10 to 1.
Oh my god.
You got
We're
this.
not going to clip what I just said.
Yeah, you're
You
not
can
clip
clip it. You
farming.
can clip it. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. It'll work out. I got this. I'll lock in.
Okay. Or I can also
Goodness.
make the short.
That too.
It's
Just
not
do
a
it.
big
Just
deal.
you can just rapid fire. Just be like 10 this, 9 this, 8 this. Well, we
I
won't
like
cut
the
you
little
off.
explanations.
Well, you can go back. Well,
yeah,
yeah, fine.
but just in
whatever.
case. You got
Okay.
this.
Do you want me to go 10 to 1?
Pure pressure. It works.
Okay.
Just 10.
Number 10, you have Kylo Ren's lightsaber. Number 9, Ventress's saber from Dark Disciple specifically. Love my yellow bladed queen. Number 8, I have Ahsoka's green lightsabers from the Clone Wars. Number 7, Rey's yellow lightsaber from the very end of The Rise of Skywalker. Number 6, I have Kanan. Number 5, I have Sierra's second lightsaber that we see in Jedi Survivor. Number 4, I have Cal Kestis. Number 3, Luke Skywalker. Number 2, Ahsoka's white bladed lightsabers. And number 1, Leia. I think I flipped 2 of them, but it's okay.
It's fine.
It'll be
One
fine.
digit off, you know.
Yep.
They get
It's a
the
good list. That's
exclusive
a solid
Spotty
list.
Gal Hannah ranking on
The
the
official.
podcast episode. Yeah, the official
Yes.
one. The canon one. The other one's Legends. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
In this campfire.
And I have a bunch of honorable mentions, but the one that I want to mention is Master Soul's lightsaber in the Acolyte.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's a good
All right.
one. That's a really
I-
good one, Hannah.
Really love
liked-
how simple his design is,
Yeah,
but I also
I was
like
about to say
the
that.
burn stuff on the emitter. It just
Yeah.
it scratches an itch in my brain.
The
really
heat
like
the
it.
heat staining is really sick. I'm always a
Mhm.
fan of that.
Mhm.
That's Kylo's has a little bit of heat staining on his.
It
which
does.
is
It
fun.
does.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Dig it. I love when lightsabers do that. It's like
Mhm.
when you get like that's the thing that like kind of makes a lightsaber a little bit is like I mean listen prequels have a lot of these like squeaky clean lightsabers but when a lightsaber has a little bit of weathering there you like
Yeah.
you know
It looks
Nari's
used.
Nars,
in-
yeah.
is
That's
like
the
that's
one.
like that one's fun you know like it gives
So
it a
cool.
story right because you think about the original trilogy lightsabers right like the Graflex or Obi-Wans or
Mhm.
Vaders and it's like those look
dirty.
like tangible things yeah but
Yeah.
there's scratches and scuffs and
Yeah.
a little bit of dirt and it's like it gives it character I love the prequel lightsabers but a lot of the prequel lightsabers that I like end up looking better over time like for
Yeah.
example
Agreed.
Obi-Wan's like in Kenobi when it's like kind of burnished a little bit and
Mhm.
everything like and it's still the prequel one but a little bit more beat up clean I dig it
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not clean but it's clean you know
Yeah.
that's why Ventress's yellow one from Dark Disciple
Yes.
is like I love that one is like the story is that she got it like on the black market I'm like that's so cool like it's got the
Mhm.
vents and the exposed
I
kyber
love
crystal
the vents. Yeah.
yeah
Mhm.
it's so I love stuff like that like that's like one of the best like Clone Wars like lightsaber design it's awesome
Oh yeah.
For sure.
All right, Grayson.
do,
gonna
do
say,
I talk or
who's
does Hannah do you want to have more honorable mentions
No, I'm good.
okay
We'd be here forever.
There's also a lot that I could mention. This is how I'm feeling today. This could change, but this is my top 10 lightsaber designs. Canon and Legends. I did put Legend stuff in here. I'm sorry. There's too many lightsabers to love. I can't uninclude them. Okay. Starting at number 10 is Kyle Katarn's from Jedi Outcast.
Elite
list.
ball
I mean,
knowledge.
It's a good
Let's
one.
go!
It's a good
that
one. That's a good
It's,
one.
it's a
It's a
fun
great
one.
We're starting off
always will
hard,
think of
hot,
him-
aren't we?
I listen, Kyle Katarn, my guy. I will always think of the scene of him going into the bar and slamming the lightsaber on the table and interrogating the Chiss bartender that has a speech impediment, which I don't really know what the case was that about, but it's funny regardless, I guess. Great lightsaber. I like the amount of times that I would recreate that scene in my bedroom as like an 8-year-old with like a telescopic lightsaber was awesome. At number 9 is the Shadow Lord Maul. So the one that is we see in Clone Wars Season 7 and then further in Shadow Lord. Hunter had it on screen earlier, but the half of the
I'll
Phantom
do it
Menace
again.
lightsaber and then the half of the please bring it up. Thank you. I love that saber. I love Maul when he has the Phantom Menace one, but it's just the cut in half version.
Yeah.
So that the other half is like a different one. Plus, like the sound design in Shadow Lord just like
So
elevates
peak.
the. It's so good. The
Yeah.
little like the screams and like the shrieks and like the fiery effect. It's amazing. It's awesome. I love that saber. It's so good. At number 8, kind of in a similar vein as the Ventress kind of black market one and also Maul, I have Star Killers, the Secret of Princess's first
Ooh,
lightsaber.
yeah,
You got that
yeah,
Graflex
That's a good
influence.
one.
You've got the kind of copper bronze accents, exposed kyber crystal. Of course, the famous scene of him trying to put the pieces together, which got Sam Witwer the role of Starkiller and changed the fate of the galaxy as we know it forever. That lightsaber was always one of my favorites. I love it.
Did you have the toy of the Sith Starkiller one to where like
The
you could
Sith
push the
Stalker
button
one?
and like the spikes would shoot up?
Yes.
I love
yeah.
that thing as a kid, dude. It was always
Yes.
one of my favorites.
That I love that one as well. I really do like that lightsaber as well. But that's a little bit more if you're going like dark side. It's like evil looking. But also with Starkiller when he switches over to a blue lightsaber, it also looks really. It's sick. Number 7 is Kylo Ren's. Again, that's I think one of the coolest, most unique designs. I love the heavy swings. I love the broadsword. Kylo Ren, my goat. I love it. I love that design. At number 6 is Ahsoka white lightsabers. Specifically her primary one. I love how it feels very katana-esque. I like the Shoto as well, but like I'm honestly kind of happy in Ahsoka season 2. She's just gonna have the one lightsaber. Like I think that's gonna make her a little bit more like
so weird.
It's gonna be different. Like I love her with the 2 lightsabers, but like I feel like there is something speaks to me about a Jedi just having a single blade, you know, and like to see her square up, like anytime she squares up with just that single blade, I'm like, oh, we're locked in.
She's about to cook.
Yeah. Like I'm like, this is a different type, you know. Speaking of Ahsoka, at number 5, or speaking of Ahsoka, the show, number 5 is Balin's skull. Incredible lightsaber design. Again, the Ahsoka prop department across the board. It's some of my favorite costumes and ships and environments and specifically lightsabers we have seen in a long time from Star Wars. I love what they're doing over there. It's amazing.
He swings that thing too, like Kylo Ren.
Yeah, it's. I love the squaring up. And
I like the weighty. I like when they have weight behind them.
Yes, absolutely. And he's.
I love it.
Balin is a tank. And that's what I love. He is truly. He's like, but he's so regal about like when he's blocking the lightsaber bolts in the ship. I mean, he's doing these strict kind of blocks. Like it's very methodical. It's not like a typical Darksider where it's fast and erratic and like because that's how Shin fights. Shin is more of those quick strikes, whereas Balin is very, very precise, and I love that.
And his also like how my bad, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
no, go ahead.
I just want to throw this out there too. The fact that his lightsaber is kind of orange, because I think it was Dave Filoni was like, when I was a kid, the projectors, like Darth Vader's lightsaber would look kind of like orange. So there was kind of this, is he truly bad or is he, is there some good in him, And so like, that's what they wanted to do for Balin. Like, that's so cool. Cause like you see the orange blade and you're like, that's so unique compared to like some other lightsabers. But when
I love that it's
like, put that perspective into it, it becomes 1,000 times more interesting for me.
I agree. I love it for both of them. I think that's like, it's one of my favorite things. Gosh, I love Ahsoka. I love that show.
It's a good show.
Rest in peace, Ray.
Number 4, rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. Rory is gonna do great. I trust. Number 4 is Ezra's green lightsaber from Rebels, which is now Sabine's. I like the way it looks more in Rebels a little bit, but even
that
the
was
Sabine.
One of my honorable mentions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That one again. Rebels and that kind of like Ahsoka, all of those stuff. Like I love those lightsaber designs.
Glock saber.
But yeah, the Glock saber. Yes, that's the thing. Glock saber, cool. But when Ezra's like, I'm grown up now, I have a real man lightsaber. I'm like, thank you, appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, and I love the design of that saber. Like with anytime a lightsaber has a ring on the bottom of it, because a lot of the prequels they use the cover text, so they use the little round knobs that are like kind of at the bottom right here. But OT sabers have the triangle ring, like Luke's green, or when sabers have that, like that's why I love Balin's. Balin's is like a little like kind of like little bolt on the bottom. Dark saber has it as well. There's something satisfying to me about like when they deignite their lightsaber and then they like just clip it on their belt and it's like kind of hanging and swinging. I love that. And Ezra's has a triangle ring as well, but like it has like these like strips on it. It's like, again, it's got like the red dial. It sounds awesome. And of course, when it goes to Sabine with the guards on it as well, I love that lightsaber. I think that's, again, a saber that has a lot of story to it.
Yes, for sure.
Number 3, hopping back into Legends, is Ram Koda's.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's one of my
That's
all-time
an elite pull right there.
I love Ram Koda. I love, again, we're talking about people who like have their lightsabers stored in different places. Ram literally has his lightsaber like on it, like an angle on his back, so he just pulls it out like this. love that stuff. It's straight up a katana. It's a green bladed katana. It's sick. This saber walked so that Ahsoka's and the Ronins could run.
So true.
At number 2 is Luke's Return of the Jedi green lightsaber.
Yes.
That's what I envisioned I had when I was a kid. It's, Luke himself is just one of my favorite characters of all time. That is, to me, the definitive OT lightsaber. I'm sorry, the Graphics is great and everything. I love the Skywalker saber, but I love this one so much.
Yeah, I agree.
And then at number 1, it's literally tattooed on my body, is Kanan Jarrus's lightsaber.
Yes.
Kanan Jarrus is my favorite character in Star Wars, one of my favorite characters of all time. Again, an amazing OT style design. You've got the ring on the bottom, you've got the box, you've got it's got the weathering to it, but it has that kind of also prequel influence. Like, it has different influences of like the hand, like it looks like a sword. It looks like a sword, and it's sick. And like when he gets to the point where in season 3 and 4, he's not undoing it anymore. It's fully a lightsaber on his belt. Expeditiously, his son needs his father's lightsaber.
Please.
I and when it happens in Ahsoka season 2, when Ezra goes, "This is your father's lightsaber," he would want you to have it. To little Jason Syndulla, I'm gonna be sobbing, and I'm gonna be like, "Yes!" Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Can he also?
And I just need Ezra
to
train Jason.
Yes.
They did. His hair color's fine.
He's green.
I think
neon green.
he needs to look more to be like.
It's not neon green.
No, it's
It
dark
looks
green.
neon green. Whatever green it is.
In Rebels,
okay?
it does.
Okay, my bad. Forget what I said.
He looks like an actual person in Ahsoka, thankfully.
He does, not like an
in Rebels, I don't want to talk about that little abomination.
Yeah, what is that?
Whatever that, where he's like, no, get this little,
like
get this
the
little
Twilight baby.
yeah.
Renesmee?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Never.
Oh, gosh.
God, what a nightmare. What a monster.
That's my ranking, though. That's it.
Sweet.
That's a good
Do you
one.
want to rapid fire them real quick again?
Oh gosh. Okay. Here's my lightsaber ranking. Top 10. Number 10, Kyle Katarn. Number 9, Shadow Lord Maul. Number 8, Star Killer. Number 7, Kylo Ren. Number 6, Ahsoka, white lightsabers. Number 5 is Balin Skull. Number 4 is Ezra's green. Number 3 is Ram Koda. Number 2 is Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi, green bladed. And number 1 is Kanan Jarrus, aka Caleb Doom, aka the GOAT.
Nice. Okay.
Fantastic. Very good.
Solid picks. Dude, Ram Koda, I know Hunter said it.
I didn't
Elite
expect that
for
one.
real. Like,
I
that's a
did not
great
expect that one.
And
That's
I will
one of my
say,
favorites.
people that know me know I'm not as big on the Force Unleashed, but both Hunter and Grayson have inspired me to give it another shot. So I've kind of been doing a replay of the game kind of here and there a little bit. And
Listen.
I do have a little bit more of an appreciation for it now, I have to say.
You should read
Listen.
the book, dude. The book is great.
I've got
Listen.
both novelizations up here on my shelf. I can't wait.
The first game is great. Gameplay's great. Story's great. Everything's pretty great. The second one, the gameplay's great.
And the story
Everything
is
else-
great.
No,
No.
I don't like the story of the
Hey,
second
no, you don't
one.
need to say
I
anymore.
don't like the story of the
Force
second
Unleashed
one.
2 is also great. All right?
The second
and I'm
one-
tired of people saying it's not.
I don't like the story of the
actually-
second one, but the gameplay of the second one is better because you have two of them.
It is.
I weirdly enough have more nostalgia for the Force Unleashed 2 than the first one. I had the first one for the Wii. So like I had the remote,
Yeah.
you would have to like
Yeah,
swing it.
that's what we
It was
had.
really
Now-
cool. Like it was
Great
sick.
experience.
I was like a kid.
Now,
But then my friend, I eventually got the Force Unleashed 2 for my Xbox 360. And so I just remember playing that like a lot more. And I was just kind of more into it because I think mechanically the Force Unleashed 2 takes everything that's great about that
Yeah.
first game and just amplifies it. But I agree in that both games, like for the longest time for me, the story kind of left a little bit more for me to be desired. Personally, I know that game has a lot of fans. I know a lot of people hype up Starkiller, and rightfully so. He's a badass in every right. But I think that the replay has made me appreciate it a lot more. But Rom Koda
Yeah.
Elite Pool, I love
Yeah.
like the leather wrapping around like the top, like that's sick. It's a good lightsaber, man. That's cool.
Yeah, I will say
Hunter,
it's
are
been
you
a long
raising your
time
hand?
since I've played them. That's what my hand is doing. Yes. It has been a long time since I've played those games, so I might need to replay them as well.
The Force Unleashed 2 is definitely the inferior story, but I played Force Unleashed 2. I genuinely cannot tell you how many times I played both of those games. I played the first one on PS2. I'm not even kidding. I may have played through that game like 100 times. That game was like my life as a 10-year-old.
Dude, that's
something,
me
whatever.
with Star Wars Super Bombad Racing. Used to play that all the time.
Nice.
It's me with
Just kidding.
Kingdom
But
Hearts 2.
Episode 1 Racer Elite.
Great. It's great.
Hunter, well, I guess Grayson first. Did you have anything else that you wanted to mention, or you passed the mic?
No, I love lightsabers. Honorable mention is Chimeras.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
yeah.
Dude, that's a solid one. I'm an Acolyte guy. What can I say?
Hunter, do you care if I go next and then we save the best for last?
No, you can go.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Do it.
So I have an honorable mention that I think is an elite pull, and I'm so excited to say it. So these are my top 10 lightsabers. Honorable mention, the original chrome Lego Star Wars lightsaber that came in the very first Lego Star Wars sets. I know that they still have like the lightsaber piece, but when it was chrome and like shiny and silver, hit different every time. It was awesome. It was so cool. My computer's like shaking because I'm just so excited. But
that was a good one, honestly.
I cannot wait for them to eventually bring that back. They're not going to bring it back. I'm in denial, but it's fine. Anyway, number 10. My number 10. Gungi from the Clone Wars. Or Gungi.
It's
I don't know. I
Gungi.
never could say his name.
Good one.
Is it
Gungi.
Is it
Gungi?
Gungi.
No.
It is not Gungi. It is not
Gungi.
They none of that. It's Gungi.
It's Gungi. Okay, that's what I thought. It's Gungi.
It's
number 10,
Gungi
I've
to me.
got Gungi. The wooden hilt, I think, is just so unique. I feel like it's not talked about nearly as much as it should be.
It does look really good.
I think when you compare that hilt to like other hilts, that one's going to stand out regardless. And I think the fact that he's a Wookiee and Wookiees are just very in tune with nature and stuff on Kashyyyk, I think that it fits him as a character just perfect. And honestly, it was really cool seeing him come back again in the Bad Batch with the same saber. That was great. I never thought I would see him again. I was kind of worried about it. People were making memes for like the longest time of like Anakin Skywalker in like a fur coat or like a scarf or something. And so I'm really glad that did not happen to him after all.
Dude, I love a good
lightsaber.
I love a good Wookiee Jedi.
But yeah. Dude, between him, you've got Burry in the High Republic, you've got Kelnaka, like there's a lot of them. Mm-hmm. And Lobaka in Legends, if we want to get technical.
There's
from
Lobaka.
The Jedi Knights books.
And there's also there's one more in the High Republic, Arkoff. He's from the manga, but yeah, he's got like the white fur.
Yeah,
he's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
That manga is also really great if you haven't read it. Shout out to that as well. But
I need to.
At number 9, Dagan Gera from Jedi Survivor.
That's a goated one.
I thought about that one. That was an honorable mention.
Grayson and I were talking about this earlier before he was invited to be on the show. So Grayson's heard most of these. I kind of changed it up just a little bit, just to make some things like a surprise. But we were talking about like lightsabers, and you were flipping through like the lightsaber book, and as soon as you said it, I actually replaced Darth Maul with Dagan Gera because his double-bladed lightsaber with like the gold on it looks so good. Like
it's
I
a sick lightsaber.
How sick that saber was until I saw the picture of it again in the book that you had. Like it's really good. And I think that too, whenever you combine like kind of the look of the High Republic sabers, like the gold and stuff that you see in like a lot of those, it's really cool to have a villain that has this like worn out saber that has like little hints of gold on it.
It's one of the best High Republic saber designs because we were going through that book and there's some stinkers.
Yeah, a lot of them are just not great.
You could tell that it's like they were focusing more on the writing and not the designs for those sabers.
Okay.
It was honestly the same thing with like NJO, where like you go look in like Jason and Jaina's lightsabers, and they're like mid as, they're really mid. So like, but yeah, Dagon's, I think, because it was a video game. They're like, okay, like let us cook, and they did. They cooked.
Yeah, that one's one of the best High Republic sabers too. Like you said, that and Stellan's are just up there. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to pick Dagon Gira any day.
Oh yeah.
Number 8. Grayson's going to disagree with me on this one. I have always loved this lightsaber. I think it's so good. And I know it's got some haters out there, but I know it also has a lot of defenders. So maybe it's a controversial saber. I don't know. I'm going Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber in episode 2, the one that gets destroyed on Geonosis.
Oh yeah, that's a
such
solid
random pull.
It is,
Yeah.
but I like how it's just almost identical to Darth Vader's in a lot of ways. It's just like, we talked about it earlier, Grayson, but like it's thinner and it's like shorter. And I think that like whenever you compare that saber to Vader's, it's a great progression between the two. It's kind of like a light side version of Vader's in a lot of ways, which, love it or hate it as to how similar it is, I think that it's still kind of got something there with just that alone. But I've really loved that lightsaber for like the longest time. I used to have a coworker, shout out Corey. If you're listening to this, we're still friends. We still talk. So shout out Corey. I hope you're watching the pod. He's a Star Wars guy as well, but he loved that lightsaber too. So we would geek out all the time back in like 2018, 2019 about how cool that lightsaber was. But that one's always been one of my favorites. As a matter of fact, back in like 2023, I got a toy of that specific lightsaber, because it's hard to find like replicas of that one, I've kind of discovered. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places, I don't know. But I found like the original toy of it from like Attack of the Clones, and I have it somewhere in storage. It's so cool.
Yeah.
At number
a good
7,
one.
this one, I hate to put it so low because it's honestly one of my favorites, especially from like the sequel trilogy, which I feel like has a lot of underrated lightsabers.
Yeah.
But, and I hate to put it so low, Hannah, you're going to be shocked that I put this so low. Leia's lightsaber from episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. I love the rose gold so much on this lightsaber. It is
I'm so jealous that
absolutely
you have one.
gorgeous. It's
Need it.
beautiful.
Look,
I love
we're
it
twin.
so much. Hey, nice.
Really, the only thing I don't like about that one is I wish it was a little dirtier, and I don't like the button. Low key,
Oh, really?
you should just, if you're gonna have a button like that, just make it a big red button. Go Qui-Gon with it.
But it's
That would kill the vibe.
She's a-
That would kill the
She's
vibe.
royalty. She's a
That- see-
pristine weapon.
The thing is
Does.
so I'm not gonna get too much on a tangent here, and Will is, I'm sure, is exhausted of it. So Will
I know he
has
hates the saber.
he hates the saber because he makes a good point. It's not very Leia. Unfortunately, it's not
What?
very Leia at all. Leia is more
Right.
general than princess. It's just the truth. That's what she is. And I like that. He makes a good. It's like if you ask ChatGPT what a princess's lightsaber would look like, you get that lightsaber.
I'm quitting. The
Sorry!
podcast. I'm quitting.
Sorry!
I'm done.
It's
Wow.
You know-
I like the
No.
especially. It's like how would Luke have helped Leia make that lightsaber? If Luke's looks like Obi-Wan's, wouldn't also Leia's look like Obi-Wan's?
You know, I don't think he's a
No,
narcissist.
I feel
so-
like I really like it. I don't know. I just think the rose
Yeah.
gold.
It's
fits
not
Leia
a
so
bad
well.
it's not a bad design on paper. It's just not very well thought out when you think about what Princess Leia's lightsaber would look like after Return of the Jedi.
It's not a good lightsaber.
I disagree, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still friends.
This is why
It's
I.
fine.
This is
also
why I don't
disagree.
trust people named Will.
I really like that lightsaber, but I guess I understand to an extent. I don't know. I do think that Leia always will have that piece of Alderaan with her, and I feel like the saber looks very regal, very princess-like, and I feel like, in a way, although she's kind of like stopping her Jedi training and stuff for the sake of her son and all of that, and because she's more focused on the New Republic, like I think that in terms of like that side of Leia, it's pretty much there in all the best ways. And I think that
my
if you
thing
look
is
at it as,
like
a tribute to Carrie Fisher. I also think it's also a really good
absolutely.
because she always
I
wanted
think
one.
I think it's just timeline wise. Like, okay, if let's say the Republic never fell and then Leia became a Jedi and like nothing like bad happened, I think it would look like that. But unfortunately, due to the time period and the limited knowledge that Luke Skywalker had as a Jedi and how like kind of, I mean, like a copycat it is for Obi-Wan, I think it would have been cool if they had gone a little bit more Obi-Wan with it, but still had the rose gold piece on it, but like just changed a little bit of things around. I like the emitter a lot. I like the vented emitter, but I'm like, I don't think it would have been chrome because again, that's like it. To be honest, that lightsaber feels very much like if you have limitless resources. You know, like that feels like a very like High Republic style lightsaber where it's like it's very regal and royalty, like you said. But when you think about it in the timeline of like what they had access to, it's like if Luke's looks like that way for him, you would think that Leia's would probably also look similar because Luke didn't know. Like he's just going on what the anyway. It's more of a lore thing rather than an actual design thing, I think. I'll get off my soapbox.
It's okay. I disagree. It's fine to be wrong, Grayson, but I just
okay.
I don't.
I'm glad that Just Crait is very respectful of people's opinions.
Whoa! Let's chill out.
Don't put that out there.
It's okay. But I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know.
But I don't know. I think that overall I've just always loved it. I loved it since I first saw it in the movie. Again, I do think that the regal element does work, and I understand the resource element of it, but I think that Leia would be very much like Baylan Skoll is like methodical with like the way that he moves his saber. I think that Leia would be very methodical about what she makes her saber with. So I feel like she would maybe go out of her way to find the materials in order to make something as outright gorgeous as this, in my opinion. So I don't know. I really like that one. It's always been one of my favorites. I'm very thankful that I have kind of a replica of it. It's incredible. At number 6, I have Mace Windu. I love the purple. It's hard to beat a purple lightsaber. But here's the thing, right? No one talks about how good the hilt design is for
really
Mace Windu's lightsaber. Like the little gold
that's on it.
Like it looks so good. And beyond that, the fact that it also says Bad Mother on the side of the lightsaber, like, come on, like that makes it so much
Samuel
cooler.
L. Jackson.
Like that's so sick. But I've always liked Mace Windu's lightsaber. I think that it looks really cool, and of course, the purple blade just makes it, especially the fact that it was like the first ever purple lightsaber. Like, there's just a level of like iconic there that you can't.
The
really miss,
other color besides blue, green, and red. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
at least in the movies.
I love the behind the scenes video from Attack of the Clones when Samuel L. Jackson's talking to George about like, can a guy get a purple lightsaber? And George just pauses and he goes, "You might get purple." And then it like plays.
And then it goes to him and he's like,
and like it zooms in on his face and it plays like the Star Wars theme. But like it's such a great lightsaber.
It's great. That's a great
really hard
moment.
to beat. And like I'll tell you what, like as a kid growing up with like the prequels, as soon as I saw that in Attack of the Clones, I was like, I want that lightsaber right now. Like that's so cool. But and it's hard to say like anything other than cool whenever you're talking about Mace Windu's lightsaber. But like, come on, like it's so awesome. At number 5, I have Count Dooku's, but not the red Count Dooku saber from Attack of the Clones. The blue saber that he has in Tales of the Jedi before he turns to the dark side. Because it's the same design, but it's just blue. I think the blue looks way cooler. And Grayson and I, again, were talking about this before. I might say that a lot because we were already talking about this before I knew that he was going to come on tonight. But we were talking about this and we were both discussing how the blue lightsaber in Tales of the Jedi just looks exponentially cooler.
The blue looks cool and the hilt, it's got the curve to it, but it's like more traditional Jedi. Whereas like, I think both of those sabers tell a story where it's like, okay, this is like more of a Jedi style lightsaber. But then when you get to him as Count Dooku, Darth Tyrannus, it's like, okay, he had a lot more resources, right? He had a lot more wealth as being a count, so that's why it's chromed out and it looks very shiny and it's very regal looking. But the Jedi one is awesome because it's like it's got that hook to it and everything, but it looks it doesn't look as like pompous. I guess it's
That's
so
a good
cool,
word.
dude.
And that's what I like about it too, because it also shows, like you said, like the progression of his character, like kind of where he is by the time of like Attack of the Clones versus like before that, whenever he's with the Jedi Order. And I think that there's just something so cool about that. And
those episodes are peak.
I've got to stop saying cool. Like it's peak. It's great.
Yeah.
But Tales of the Jedi also just one of my favorite Star Wars animated projects like ever, especially just those episodes with Dooku. Like those are great.
Yeah.
So I have kind of a soft spot for it there. At number 4, I've got the replica back there, but my number 4 is Kylo Ren's lightsaber. I feel like that's made it on everybody's list so far. I love that lightsaber. It's hard to beat. I love the vents on the side, and again, I think either Grayson, I think you were the one that said like the heat that you can see on like the sides of the vents, like it's so sick. And I think that we also talked about how whenever like he locks in for like not Return of the Jedi, The Last Jedi. Great scene, and I just love that lightsaber. And it's really cool that we've seen other versions of that lightsaber that aren't like broken. We got it with Stellan Geos in the High Republic. Yeah, the crossguard, like Stellan Geos. We have Creighton's son in the High Republic, who also has one of those.
We have Cal Kestis with his modified version.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Cal's. We have. There's another. Does Buryaga
technically the Buryaga does not. He has like little side things, but they're not a crossguard. They're like a counterweight thing. But and then we see Ezra with it on Malachor, like one of the fallen Jedi has one as well. It's a cool like old style design. It's awesome.
Dude, I can't believe that design got so much hate initially back in like 2014.
Oh, so stupid.
The teaser for it was ridiculous. I remember so many people, like that was one of the biggest points of contention within the Star Wars fandom back in like 2014, because that trailer came out and everyone was talking about two things. They were talking about how weird Kylo Ren's lightsaber was, which like I never really got at all. And then they were talking about the Millennium Falcon flying up at the end of the trailer. That was it. And like that was Star Wars. That was the biggest point of contention for Star Wars back in 2014, which is crazy to say, but like whatever. But great lightsaber for Kylo Ren. I love it. I think it's great. I even love Ben Solo's lightsaber that we briefly see in The Last Jedi. Again, it's kind of like Count Dooku, that progression there before he becomes a dark side user.
Hell yeah.
It's like it's great. At number 3, Hannah, shout out Ahsoka's white lightsabers. I think that her white lightsabers look amazing. It's really cool seeing them in live action as well in animation. And seeing her debut in live action with The Mandalorian Season 2, seeing her wield a different color lightsaber that we had ever seen before in live action just made those lightsabers even more iconic, in my opinion. Those lightsabers are nothing short of amazing. I love the design at the hilt, how they're kind of like, are they kind of curved? Those are the curved ones, right?
Yeah,
they have a slight curve.
I love those a lot.
Yeah.
I think that you have those, right, Hannah?
I do.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
I've said this
They're
before, though.
sick.
I have the Disney ones. I would like a different replica. If anybody wants to buy my Disney ones, let me know.
Those Disney ones are worth a good chunk of change too.
They're right there.
Yeah,
my picture with Ashley is sitting on them.
Oh, that's awesome.
But they are very cool lightsabers. I like them a lot. And I think that my thing is like characters, right? Because like I love whenever you have a character that like we see a lot of them and how they progress and how their lightsaber or lightsabers kind of changes with them as like time goes on. So I feel like with Ahsoka, you have the blue blades. You have the green blade, the green blades, the blue blades, and then you have the white blades. And just seeing her grow up and kind of progress between the sabers, stuff like that is always great to see. And I just really love that a lot. And number 2, this is going to be a surprise to absolutely no one. My number 2 is the Rey Skywalker yellow lightsaber from the very end of The Rise of Skywalker. I love how the top, like the flaps, like open up whenever she ignites the saber. Like this one is closed, but I have like another piece to this one that like you can screw off and put on the other one where it's like opened up and you can put the blade in. But I also love that like the ignition's not like a button or like a switch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the thing that she flicks with like her finger. So like the switch is actually kind of like
Yeah,
a
dial.
horizontal one. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. But the dial, and whenever she flips the dial, it goes green, blue, and then it goes yellow, which is
It's like
it's
it's
so
like an
cool.
actual ignition. It's
kind of like a tribute in a way to Luke and Leia, which I think is cool too. But I love it. This one obviously doesn't have the wrapping around it, but the wrapping is also great. And I'm really excited to see how the saber progresses moving forward. When we inevitably get the Rey New Jedi Order movie, that's going to get a 110% on Rotten Tomatoes one day.
Wow.
Cannot wait to see how this
First to ever do it.
somehow.
First to ever do it.
Palpatine. And I'm going to shock you guys. I actually have a number 1 and a true number 1. And the true number 1 is not canon or legends.
So you have a number 2 and a number 1.
Whenever I say it. No. I have a 1.5 and a 1. I guess they're both tied, but you'll see what I mean. So my number 1 lightsaber is Luke's green one from Return of the Jedi. It was always my favorite lightsaber as a kid. I'm super nostalgic for that one, which I'm sure is playing a big role here. But I love the gold on it. I love the silver. I've just always thought that lightsaber was great. Maybe it's because it's the first time that we ever saw a green lightsaber in Return of the Jedi. And Luke in Return of the Jedi is my favorite version of that character.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, at least for the original movies. But I just grew up always loving that saber and thinking it was the coolest thing ever. It was always the lightsaber that I had numerous toys of growing up, and I always wanted to play with that specific lightsaber. So Luke's Return of the Jedi lightsaber, absolutely iconic, goated, peak, top tier, S tier lightsaber. But I would be so bad if I didn't mention this one. This lightsaber is not canon and it's not legends, but this lightsaber from the late 90s and early 2000s.
I should have known.
Without question.
I should have known.
I'm not, unironically, this is one of the best lightsabers of all time because everybody had this lightsaber. Everybody used this lightsaber to cut down stormtroopers, battle droids, anything you could think of. Everybody had this lightsaber. The fact that you just push down the button and you can swing it. This is the purple one. Like this. You don't have any sound effects. It doesn't light up. That's all you need. And to shut it, you literally just like push it back in. And that's it. It's got the thing.
Pretty sure I got a few bruises from one of those from my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, my friends and I would like whack each other with these things. It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Like we'd have like the most intense lightsaber duels of all time. But this is my true number 1 because this lightsaber was everybody's lightsaber. Everybody has a story and a memory associated with this lightsaber. And I think that makes this lightsaber so profound and deserving of, at the very least, an honorable mention. So, in total, these are my top 10 lightsaber. These are my top 10 lightsabers. At number 10, I have Gunji. I said that right? Okay, sweet.
Gunji.
At number 9, I have Dagan Gera. At number 8, I have Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber from Attack of the Clones. At number 7, I have Leia's lightsaber from The Rise of Skywalker. At number 6, I have Mace Windu's lightsaber from the Star Wars prequels, episodes 2 and 3. At number 5, I have Count Dooku's lightsaber from Tales of the Jedi specifically, but the red one is still pretty cool. At number 4, I have Kylo Ren's. At number 3, I have Ahsoka the White's. At number 2, I have Rey Skywalker's lightsaber, the yellow one. And at number 1, I have Luke Skywalker's iconic green lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. So those are my top 10 all-time favorite lightsabers, with the honorable mention being this one right here. So that is my top 10. So we have the best, hopefully, for last. Hunter, I'm
Dang.
passing the mic to you.
I have to follow up your sentimentality after that. I kind of feel bad and I might ruin this. Okay.
You got this. I believe in you.
I have a couple of honorable mentions that I have to mention. The dark saber. Pretty good.
Yes.
Great sounds, great design, unique. This is gonna come to a shock to you guys, but I've raised yellow lightsaber. It didn't quite make the cut. Still love it to death. These next two, or I guess three, are gonna be you're not gonna expect this. The Village Bride lightsaber.
Ooh.
Her lightsaber that she ignites at the end.
Yeah.
It's yellow
I can't
and it looks like a
believe I
sword.
didn't put that on my list.
I can't believe you didn't either, but I did it for you.
I love that one.
You're welcome. And then this other one is also Visions. And it's the dual lightsabers from the very first episode.
The Ronin.
I know the one that the Ronin gets out is like an actual, just a normal lightsaber, but the way he ignites it is cool to me. I'm a sucker for not to sound like a that meme that says thing and then Japanese thing. That's what these are to me. I'm a big fan of Japan. I would love to go there. Again, not to sound like a hello princess kind of girl. Yeah, the one that the Ronin has, and then the umbrella lightsaber. It's so cool. I don't care if it's impractical and you can't use it practically. It's cool. Okay, that's all I need with lightsabers. The rule of cool. Getting into the nitty gritty. Number 10, I have Palpatine. Unique design. I like the gold accents. There is what is going on behind?
I just have
What
a
are we
very
laughing at?
specific reason that I don't like Palpatines, and it's making
Okay,
me laugh.
well,
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Get your mind out of the gutter. This is my list, and we're gonna have fun with it. I like the gold inlays.
You're gonna have fun with it, all right.
You just kind of slice that little piece off the bottom.
Yeah, please. Please. Why does it look like?
All right, I didn't design it.
Now he gets it.
I can't.
You put it on your list.
I got it. I got it. I'm just trying to be clean, okay, for our kids, the kids that are listening. Think of the children. But back on topic, the gold inlays, the Electrum, that is a status symbol for Jedi. I like that he uses it as an insult to them. I think it's kind of a cool reason for him to be doing that.
That's a good point.
At least that's what I think the lore is. That's what I've been told. That's what I'm running with. Number 9, we have the Temple Guard. And their little dual lightsabers. I love a yellow lightsaber.
I like those. I like those.
I like that they can fold in half and be carried. I'm still kicking myself that I did not get any of them from Disney because they were so limited.
This
they sold out before I was able to go.
They have one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I might have to cash up you. We'll talk about that later. Number 8, we have Mace Windu. Jacob already said all the reasons to love it. Purple, the first purple. Samuel L. Jackson is a boss, and the fact that it says Banff on it is sick.
Fact.
Another one that has been said, the small lightsaber. In general, the first double-bladed one we saw, Aura through the roof, especially in 1999 when I first saw that as a child. But I'm specifically talking this one that we've all listed.
Yes, Shadow Lord's version.
It's cool.
Is superior.
It's really cool. Number 6, we have our precious Gunji, as you say. I'm a big fan of the wood. It's not like a design you would think of when making a lightsaber. With the hilt just being all wood and very little metal.
Sorry.
At number 5, Number 5, we have. This is, I guess, 3 in 1. I'm just gonna call it the Skywalker family saber.
There you
You
go.
have, when I have
Yep.
Anakin, you have Luke, and then Rey. Specifically, Luke and Rey's version, I like those a little bit more. I'm not really a big fan of like the greeblings on Anakin's, but it's still cool, and I still used it a lot as a kid. Number 4 is my guy Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Qui-Gon
That was my
Jinn.
Very-
that was one of my honorable mentions that I almost
Very
put, yeah.
simple, yeah, very simple, clean, big red button, go, hit it and it goes. This is the top 3. This is where we get serious. This is the serious stuff. Number 3, we have my favorite Jedi, Obi-Wan. But
Mm-hmm.
slow down. We have the Phantom Menace version.
Yeah,
I
there
knew
you
you were
go.
gonna say that
That's a good one.
That's a great one.
It
That
is.
is a great one. I was very attached to it as a kid. My brother was always Anakin, and I was always Obi-Wan. So I have my reasons.
Nice.
Number 2. We're not going to go on any more tangents about this one, but it's late. It's just,
Nice.
Yes.
it's everything to me. As soon as
go.
I saw it pop up, in Rise of Skywalker, I leaned over to my friend and said, I'm going to need that. Expeditiously.
Geek mention.
And I have 2 of them. I have this
Getting out of
one
hand.
is the Force Effects Elite one, because it actually is shiny, unlike the Disney one that I am not a
Disney
big
one is
fan of.
matte, yeah.
It's just pink. And the Disney one,
Like,
all
it's too pink. It's too
Yeah.
all the pearl,
Yeah.
all the mother of pearl is starting to come out, and it's kind of annoying me. I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, I got this at Ross for $50. Shout out
Wow.
Ross. Shout out.
Pretty good deal.
It is. It's a great deal. And number 1 is a twofer. It's a twofer. Kylo Ren / Ben Solo.
Mm.
Kylo Ren is my guy. Like we said, I like the way it sounds when it turns on. Listen,
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, he's got a cool sound font.
The pew!
I can't.
can't
It
hear
sounds
it.
like a gun.
I can't hear it, but I know what it sounds like. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I actually want to get that one for my collection again. That's another one that I had, but had to sell to get money for
Yeah.
that engagement ring. Which again, that was the better investment. I need to just put that out there. But like,
Yeah.
I do miss having that lightsaber in my collection, like big
Yeah.
time.
I bought this when it went on Shop Disney, and I had $200 in my bank account, and it was $150.
It would have been
So
really funny if you were like, I bought it on eBay from some guy named like Jacob, and like,
Jacob, JT
Yeah.
Suggs or whatever. Yeah. And then Kylo Ren, it's on me. It's there. It's on there forever. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like we all said, I love the instability.
Yes.
I love the cross guard. When I first saw the trailer, was like, that's sick.
Same.
Yeah.
Instead of
Actually, lightsabers don't do that.
actually, Star Wars isn't real. So
Say it louder.
When
I
you
don't
said
wanna
that,
wake
Hunter,
anybody
you
up.
sounded like Joe Swanson from Family Guy, like identical to him.
Hey, Peter, you're getting slapped.
That's insane.
I love when we get into the impressions.
Oh, the poison for Cusco. The poison made to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Taken. Could you please do
That
Kronk?
poison. Yes, I can do Kronk. Yeah, that
That's
was my
awesome.
top 10. Here's my clip farming segment. These are my top 10 lightsabers. Number 10, we have Emperor Palpatine. Number 9, we have the Jedi Temple Guard. Number 8, we have Banff himself, Mace Windu. Number 7, we have Shadow Collective Maul. That's right, I said it. Number 6, we have Gunji, not Gunji. Whatever. Number 5, we have the Skywalker family the all-encompassing Skywalker family, the classic. Number 4, we have Gray Jedi himself, Qui-Gon Jinn. Number 3, my GOAT, Obi-Wan from The Phantom Menace. Big difference. Number 2 is our favorite General Princess, Leia. And then number 1 is my other GOAT, Kylo Ren / Ben Solo. There you have it. No sentimentality here, I am sorry to say. No deep conversation about all of our stories like Jacob. Which was very good. Which was very good. I'm not knocking that.
I can talk.
I thought that was great.
I do want to say this really quick before we kind of sign out, because we are kind of reaching that point to close off the episode, I think. But before I give Grayson thanks for being on the podcast today, I personally would like to put out a disclaimer before we close out the episode. I had a couple people reach out to me saying they felt bad for me in the previous episode in the comments. One of which being, you cannot make this up. One of which even being before we recorded this episode being Hunter's mom. So shout out Hunter's mom,
yes.
Mama Morris. Appreciate you. I had a couple people reach out to me and just say they felt bad for me. And the honest truth is that before we started recording, I'd had a bad day and I did not know that Logan had a bit that was planned against me, but we ended up talking about it. We're all good. I know that Logan's not in this episode, and I didn't want anybody to think that we had bad blood between us or anything. I can confidently say, and Grayson, you're lumped in this conversation as well. All of you guys are some of my favorite people like ever, genuinely, including Logan, even though he's not here for this episode. So I didn't want somebody to watch this and be like, oh, Logan's not there because him and Jacob are mad. No.
Killed him.
Dude. I'm probably overthinking this, but I at the very least wanted to include
That's a valid, yeah.
Just in case.
That's fair.
But no, like, you guys are all amazing people. I'm very proud to call you all some of my best friends. And I love talking Star Wars with you guys.
You're gonna make me cry.
Logan, the same goes for you if you're listening to this right now. So don't think that we're mad at each other or anything like that. There would have been no way for Logan to know that I had a bad day previously to record or anything like that. But we're all good, I promise. It's nothing like that. Don't send any hate to Logan, obviously. He's incredible. And he should hopefully be back for the next episode. But before we completely sign out and I let Hannah say like all of the social media stuff for us, I first want to say, Grayson, thank you so much for joining us last minute to fill in the fourth spot for us today. Talk about lightsaber hilts. We all appreciate you. We all enjoy your stuff greatly. And where can the people listening or watching to the podcast right now find your stuff in the galaxy? We'll say in the galaxy.
Sure. Well, thank you. That's very kind. I'm always happy to come on. Thank you for having me on last minute. Seriously, I had nothing else going on, and I love talking about this stuff. So I'm more than happy to. So thank y'all. You can find me specifically pretty much everywhere at MortisFM. For the exception of I think Twitter has an underscore after, but if you look up MortisFM, you're probably going to find me. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Instagram's where I mainly float. And then you can see me more consistently, I would say, in this very busy season of life, on Determined Focus with me and Will of the Force every Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. If you go find Will of the Force on YouTube, you will find our streams. We do a live podcast. Jacob, we've had you on. We've had both you and Hannah on when we did our 24-hour live stream. If you somehow vibed with what I was saying, or you just need more of a reason to listen to more people talk about Star Wars, you can go check out Will and I over there, and we have a blast. It's great.
And you guys have an amazing show. I love the stuff that you guys put out.
Do.
It's very good.
I will say, I said this in the episode where I was talking about the Mando premiere, but I had never been to an event like that, and I had never been to LA ever. And dude, hanging out with you and Will and talking to you guys, it took my anxiety from here to basically being non-existent. So
That's awesome. Okay,
I appreciate
good.
you guys outside of just the content stuff and outside of
Yeah.
what you guys do for the fandom. Like, you guys are just great in general. So if
Hey,
you don't
everyone,
watch Determined
we're all friends
Focus,
here.
please go give them a follow, subscribe. They're amazing. But thank you
That's very
again,
kind of you.
Grayson, for no problem, dude. Anytime. And Hannah, I will let you say everything about us.
Yeah.
There we go.
You can follow us everywhere at Just Crait Pod. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. You're probably watching this on YouTube, or you could be listening and watching on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts. That is all of the places that we are. And if you're following us
Everywhere.
one place and you're not following us in all the other places, I just made us a link tree. So go click the link in our bio.
I love
Nice.
Linktree.
Everywhere that we are. Y'all are welcome.
We always
Thank you.
joke that the podcast would not happen without Hannah, and Hannah is
But
the
it's
absolute goat for. But it is so true. It could not happen without her. So check out the link tree. Hannah, also the merch store. That's still there, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it is still there. Go check out our merch. It should be on the link tree as well. So,
And you can find
Yeah.
all of us individually on social media, and I'll link Grayson stuff down there as well in the description down below, wherever you are listening. Probably YouTube, but we'll see how it goes. And hopefully I remember to put everything in the description correctly. But that's on me. So anyway,
I believe.
thank you guys so
I
much
believe.
for watching or listening, or both, if you're listening and watching to the podcast at the same time. You never know.
wow.
But thank you guys so much regardless for always tuning
Dap
in.
us up through the force.
Dap us up, as always, through the Force. Apologies to Kip Duron. We are out of time. And until the next episode, may the Force be with you. Bye, guys.